Hello and welcome to the Z Hut. I'm Jay, and today we're going to take a rice cooker and remove the auto shutoff feature. Now, the main reason to do this is, well, you can use these rice cookers to cook a lot of things besides rice, but a lot of the times you'll have to sit and hold the power switch on because it will get a little too hot in there. What happens is when the water boils out, the temperature rises, and that's how it knows the rice is done, and it clicks off to the warm setting. But say you want to cook a pancake or a giant muffin in these, well, you'd have to sit there and hold the power on. What we're going to do is we're going to remove that. So when you plug this thing in, when you plug it in, it's on. So a quick disclaimer, I really don't recommend doing this. It is a lot safer to hold down the switch. It really is. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes. If you decide to go ahead and do what is shown in this video, do so at your own risk. If you burn your house down, you get killed, you kill a whole apartment building full of people, well, it's your fault. Us here at the Z Hut are not responsible. You're doing this on your own. So with that, let's get into it. I have here a Black & Decker, little Black & Decker. This is a 3-cup. This one I'm going to go ahead and convert because this one works great for making giant muffins or pancakes, small cakes out of pancake batter. And I used to just duct tape this down. It gets a little old. So we're going to take and open this up and convert it. Now, most of your rice cookers are going to be the same inside. There's going to be slight differences, but this should work with almost any model. So the first thing we need to do is peel off the little rubber feet carefully. Oop. Try not to lose them. Set them to the side. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips, and then we got this little safety screw. Now, this one, it actually wasn't in very tight. I could just take a regular screwdriver and put it on one side. What you can do is you can take a screwdriver that's a little bit bigger than this and just put a little notch with your Dremel tool in the middle if you have one of these. Otherwise, just take your pliers and you should be able to get it off. They're just trying to cover themselves so that you're not doing what we're doing right now. All right, I'm going to speed this up while I pop these screws out. All right, I've got the screws out. Now we can just lift that off. And we see all this fun stuff on the inside. That's what holds it. This lever right here is what we're worried about. And as you can see, hopefully, here is your connection. It's a switch. When the rice cooker is on, that means the button is down. There's connection between those two. When it's not, it pulls them apart. I'm hoping you can see in there. It's that little switch right there. So what we need to do is make sure that the contacts don't open. There is several ways to do this. And I'm just going to go ahead because this can just be stayed permanent. I don't have to switch it back. I am just going to take that tab, put it underneath, get that out of the way, put that back over, and I want to make sure everything is bent out of the way enough so that it is not going to touch anything else. It looks like I've got it. All right, let me grab an extension cord and we'll make sure it's working. All right, I got an extension cord. Before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to hopefully bring this in closer. Right there is what we just messed with. Hopefully you can see that. I took that tab. Now, we didn't want the other side because this is metal. You didn't want to be touching this and getting electrocuted. What we did is we bent that over and then crimped it. So this is crimped together now, and it's not touching anything no matter where that lever is being pushed. That's the big thing. Otherwise, if you touch something metal on here, oh, you're going to get lit up. It's not going to be fun. It'll probably kill you as well. All right, I'm going to plug this in. And as you can see, the red light came on for cook. And it doesn't turn off. So it'll no longer go to the warm setting ever. When this is plugged in, this is on. That's all there is to it. All right. All that's left to do is put it back together. I'm not going to waste your time watching me put it back together. You took it apart, and you should be able to put it back together. Now that's the easiest, most convenient way to do this. The other way to do it would be to remove that switch itself, and it'd probably be a little bit safer. It'll take a little more time. If you remove that switch and then just wire nutted the wires together, let's see, yeah, there's a plug right there, and then there's this. Yeah, all you'd have to do is take, it would actually be this wire here, and that, there's a wire that goes back. But yeah, like I said, this is just way easier. But remember, like I said, the disclaimer, you got to be careful. This stuff wasn't meant to be used this way. So if you do this, I mean, please be very, very careful. And just remember, do this at your own risk. We are not liable for any accidents, deaths, houses burned down, or anything else. So with that, I hope you have a great day. Hope you found this information useful. Don't forget to check out my other videos on cooking with rice cooker. I've got a few cooking some different things. So I hope you have a great day. And, well, have fun cooking with your newly modified rice cooker.